Hi guys, John with you here at the bench, and if any of you have noticed, this is the second time this video is going to be going up. First time for some reason no sound came out, and I've done a little bit of work since then, just a tiny little bit, but there's only 2 or 3 people saw the first one, and it's redone anyway. So what have I been doing? I'm just getting a cup of coffee here. Thank you very much, me darling. Rachel, with a lovely cup of coffee for John. So anyway, what I've been up to, I started on this interesting, shall we say, kit from Lindberg. It's 1/40th scale, which is quite an unusual scale for us. Normal model builders, shall we say. We call ourselves normal. I call myself normal. I like calling myself normal. Okay. So we say, excuse me. The normal model builders who build in 135 or the recognised scales, like 135, 148, 172. And when you go outside those scales, you're heading towards toys, or you're heading towards bigger scales again. Then it's a total different ball game. But when you stick to this kind of scale, different things are intended for different purposes within this, as far as I'm concerned. This kit is what I'd call a toy stroke model kit. Okay, with the model kit being very vague, if you know what I mean. Fit wise, it was horrible. It was really it's horrible. They're all warped type of. It's not just warped. It's just horrible bloody fit. If you look at this, you can see that it is absolutely full of sprue glue filler. Absolutely full of it. Every single seam has had it, right? Because what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make this as a model, not as a toy. This was intended as a toy. For what it's intended, it's actually very, very good. If you get my drift, these things, like I say, they're intended as for a young kid or somebody wants half thinking about getting into modelling. What would you call it? It's not a starter kit, but it's something that would kind of spark your interest in it maybe for a kid that would he wants a German trucky thing that he can kind of half build, no skills needed, because it doesn't really have any tight fit issues, things like that. It will go together very, very easy, very little glue, and a lot of parts of it don't even need glue. And when you put it together, you end up with a nice toy. Okay. I'm trying to do it as a model kit, and I'm using, say, modelling techniques to get it kind of somewhere decent, because accuracy wise it's way out. The figures I'm not using at all. I'm not going to use the figures, unfortunately. They're a bit too cartoonish, and also when they fit in and when they sit into it, should we say, the driver, he's got 2 little spots here for his feet and everything else. They don't sit into it, if you know what I mean. They kind of sit up to it, and they just look wrong. They really just look wrong. So I'm not going to use them, which is a pity, because there's 8 sitting down and there's the 1 guy standing up. But they're not suitable, shall we say. The rest of it, like I said, for what it's intended, is brilliant. It's absolutely fabulous, because it's a great idea. A kid will get this, he can play with it, and he can say to himself, God, I enjoyed making that. What else is there that I can make? What else is there that I can make? And go off then and start with, say, the basic model kits. Okay, as we call them. Well, I wouldn't call it a model kit. I'd call it a toy stroke model kit. But we're going to try and make it into a model kit. We're going to try to do something with it. Like, as you can see here, there's a big horrible gap underneath there. and there's nothing I can do with it, literally nothing I can do with it. Unless I was going to bother of scratch building a hole underneath the side of it, you know, which I don't have the skills to do that kind of thing. I don't have the patience, really, to do that kind of thing. But for what it's worth, like I said, it's actually not bad at all. Not bad at all. The excess kind of sprue glue that I won't be able to get off will do grand in the weathering process. But like a switcher would say, it is what it is, and what it is a toy stroke model kit. It's not a specific model kit, and I don't think it was intended as that. Okay, so that's my first update. Like I said, it's going to be full of filler. It's definitely a project to see what I'm going to get done out of it. I've decided I'm going to use the hood, or the canvas cover, or whatever you want to call it. I'm going to fiddle around with it, that when I fit it, it's going to fit neat, because there's gaps there, so it's got a bit of shaving to do. Purely because I want to sort of get all that painted, and then for a finish, then just pop that on. Okay, so we leave it at that, and stay tuned. Like I said, we'll have another update pretty soon, and we'll show it in its painted stage, and you'd never know, it might even be finished. Because I'm very, very quick at the weathering, and sometimes I'm very, very quick at the weathering. Sometimes I can take my time at it. It's just, I do it until I'm happy, shall we say, and when I get to the stage that I'm happy with the weathering, I stop. And sometimes that takes a couple of days, sometimes it doesn't. So I'll leave it at that, lads. Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed. Don't forget to leave a comment in the box below if you have anything you want to say or ask me, should I say. Don't forget, please give me the old thumbs up or thumbs down. That's up to you. I'm not going to tell you what to do. And don't forget, just go out and buy a kit, build it, and enjoy it, even if it's something as basic and as simple as that. And we'll see what we can do with that. So stay tuned. This is John signing off, and like I said, I'll catch you on the next one. Stay safe, lads.